Hey, this is my take. I'm John Kavakis. Today I've got two brand new GLM models to show you. The first one we're going to take a look at will be their 1968 Chrysler 300. Now, you're all familiar with the Chrysler 300. Been in the lineup since 1955. Chrysler came up with a formula that just kind of stuck with the car business for a long time. They took their biggest model, put their most powerful engine in it, optioned it out, and came up with a luxury performance model. And they did really well with them. That first generation was just beautiful, become kind of iconic. Now, the second generation was something, maybe the most beautiful of them all, and that was between 1957 and 1959. Now, the third generation came along in 1960 to 1962. It was kind of a refinement on the first generation. Along the lines, they kind of lost the fins and everything, but it was still a big, powerful, brawny, luxurious, well optioned out car, and it kind of set an image for Chrysler that never quite went away. Now, the fourth generation, that design was a little polarizing. You're going to have to decide whether or not you like it or not. It was between 1963 and 1964. Beautiful interior, kept the 4-bucket seat configuration in it, had the big engine and everything, but not everybody warmed over to the styling. Some people just think it might have been the best overall. Again, that's your decision. Now, the fifth generation, by the time that fifth generation 300 rolled around, there was one year, there was a letter car. It still had the prestige of the letter cars, but the nameplate, some thought, was getting watered down. There were several different body styles. There was a 4-door, there was a 2-door, there was a convertible, even a sedan. And so it was losing some of its panache, some of its exclusivity, but still on a fully optioned out car. For that fifth generation, it was still pretty stunning, and that ran from 1965 through 1968. And GLM has given us a model of the 68 version. Now, we've been waiting for this for a long time. Toy Car Geek had a couple of limited editions back several months ago, before we had all this tariff nonsense going on. I don't think he has any left, but it might be worth giving Dave Gilbert an email to see if he does have any. But Stamp has just released their 2 standard issue colors, and here are the colors that are going to be available, and I got both of them to show you. There's Frost Green Metallic and Sky Blue Metallic. So let's get them out of the box, I'll get them on the turntable, show you what they look like, and then we'll come back and talk about price. So here's both cars. I just want to mention the finish. I know I talk about Stamp's finishes a lot, GLM's finishes, but they are just superb. The paint's even, it's deep, it's got a special gloss to it, probably factory accurate as far as color is concerned, but probably much better looking than they ever came from the factory. Just a spectacular paint job. Now, the other thing that Stamp has been doing really well is getting the fidelity of the model, getting all of the nuances, that distinguished looking roofline. They've captured it perfectly. So they've got all of the big things are right. The model measures out to a precise 1/43rd scale, but there's a lot more here too. And it's one of these things where the closer you look, in particular in this model, the better things get. Here's a couple right here on the blue one. Look at those wheels. The wheels are really well rendered, but it's not just the wheels, it's the trim along the vents, the shape of the grille. The 300s had that red stripe in the middle, and they've replicated that very precisely. They've done a beautiful job on it, and it's something that might be overlooked by some other model makers. The badging, once again, minute, but very accurately reproduced. Look how delicate the windshield wipers are, scale appropriate. The interior is another strong point. You can see the vestigial bucket seats in the back, the wood grain on the console, that shift lever that is almost iconic, nicely replicated dash, beautiful detail on the interior. More detail throughout the car. Take a look at those side marker lights. I remember when they first appeared, they were kind of magical lights on the side of the car. That amber that would glow from the rear marker lights, it's beautifully replicated. But it's not just that. take a look at the nuances of the deck lid. They've captured it perfectly. The way the roof line integrates with the rear bumpers, the rear fenders, that's beautifully captured as well. The little raised section in the middle of the rear panel, the backup lights, the lensing on the tail lights. They've even replicated the rivets on the bumper. And these are the little things that make this a spectacular representation of the 1-1. This is what Stamp does so well. They get the details right, and they give you a miniature instead of a model. Okay, so that's it. Stamp's 1968 Chrysler 300. Now, these are going to retail for $129. You're going to want to check with your dealer on the price. So you figure $129 plus shipping. We still don't have a full understanding of how the tariffs are affecting everything, whether or not there's going to be a tariff. Seems to change from day to day, maybe from shipment to shipment, but you want to check with your dealer to find out if he's had to pay a tariff. There might be an adjustment in the price. Legacy Diecast has them at $129 plus shipping. Your favorite dealer probably has them as well. Give them a call. Move quickly on them. These models sell out quickly, and if you're a Stamp GLM collector, you already know that, but they're almost impossible to find on the secondary market. So that's the model for today. Thanks for spending some time with me. If you liked the video, do me a favor. Give me a like down there in the right-hand corner. Love to have you a subscriber. I've got more videos coming. Seems like things are starting to loose up. We're seeing things come out of China. We've seen some action in the white metal market as well. And I've got videos on all of them. I'll see you again real soon.